Welcome to ATI RTC Car. The Regional Training Center of the Agricultural Training Institute in the Cordillera Administrative Region continues to innovate its strategies in order to cope with the changing times. Further, these innovative solutions can be a better way to delight its clientele. Here are the following innovative solutions and/or best practices covering extension innovations and extension governance of the center. The Village Learning Site for Agriculture is a village-level LSA with a group of at least 5 neighboring farmers operating as one LSA. These farmers complement each other in terms of, but not limited to, technologies, facilities, and competencies. The VLSA serves as an upskilled LSA involving rural-based organizations with the goal of providing the LSA program a sense of continuity. This is realized through the VLSA involving more farmers and farm families to sustain enthusiasm and eventually upscaling of the LSA program. The center implemented the Community Urban and Peri-Urban Agriculture Model Farms, or QMF, which serves as a showcase for urban dwellers to increase their capabilities and capacities on urban and home gardening, both as an additional source of food and income. Growing population and rapid urbanization put food security as one of the major emerging issues today. While population continues to swell in the cities, much of the food production activities are still concentrated in the countryside. Thus, food production in urban areas can also be a way of supporting food security, especially among urban households. This can be possible through the community urban and peri-urban agriculture, where urban families and communities can grow crops right in the spaces available at their homes. Lastly, QMF can be a way to strengthen partnerships among the DA family, LGUs, SUCs, and community organizations and homeowners in the implementation, promotion, and development of urban gardening. Through the initiative and consistent assistance of the PGS focal person, the TOFPA Cooperative is the first certified PGS organization and the first to have an accredited PGS core group in the country. For RBO training activities, the center was also the first to implement in the conduct of the Philippine Action Plan for Farming Families, giving emphasis that agriculture is a family affair. A total of 15 farm families were awarded a project worth 30,000 each after submission of their project proposals. For the extension governance, here are some of the practices and innovations that the center would like to share. The yearly harmonization of activities and consultation activity between the DA Regional Field Office, the ATI Regional Training Center, and the various LGUs has become a regular activity of the center. The yearly consultation activity serves as a convergence point to harmonize all agricultural extension interventions of both ATI and DARFO with partner LGUs. It also aims to provide program updates, gather feedback, and come up with the harmonized plans and targets for the year that are aligned with the program trusts and priorities of the DA. Continuous strengthening of partnerships among institutions such as DARFO CAR, BPI, FBA, TESDA, LGUs, SUCs, DTI, DOST, and other partners remain a priority at the center. This year, The partnership expanded to CARIO for GAP and Food Safety Matters. CARIO, or Cordillera Agriculture Research and Extension Organization, is a non-government organization founded and composed of agriculture input suppliers in CAR. Another example of a good linkage is between the center and the province of Benguet for the Barangay Biosecurity Officers or BBOs. During their oath-taking program, Governor Melchor de Clas gave his full support to the 140 Barangay Biosecurity Officers representing the 140 barangays of Benguet by allotting incentives for them. The center also strived to complete the yearly updating of the Training Needs Survey, listing from partner stakeholders to identify and cater to actual needs of clients. This will be one of the major stepping stones for the center in developing and implementing capability building interventions for its stakeholders. The center also puts a premium on the vital role of its partners in the implementation of extension services in the region. Through the years, the unwavering support of its partner agencies, the four pillars of extension service, namely NGAs, LGUs, SUCs, and private organizations remained and continue to grow. As such, it is then fitting to give them Pangishijiao, that is, recognition. Pangishijiao is ATA-RTC-CAR's way of giving recognition to individuals or organizations who made a remarkable contribution to A&F Extension Service. These were given during the Trainers' Assembly, wherein the top-performing ATA-RTC-CAR trained AEWs were recognized. Aside from AEWs, the best extension projects, extension practices, modalities, and researches worthy of emulation were also acknowledged. In addition, the Best Extension Practitioner category was also included to honor extension practitioners with outstanding contributions in the extension service. Farmer partners under the ATA-RTC-CAR extension modalities were also recognized through the awarding of Best Performing LSA and Best Community Urban Agriculture Model Farm. The awards were handed out during the Extension Modalities Summit, with the ATA-RTC-CAR being the first ATI center to conduct the said activity. The summit is a unique intervention giving emphasis on the exemplary contributions of various learning sites and extension service providers, wherein programs of ATI continue to spread and become known in the community level. The center hosted the 12th Joint Regional Research Symposium of the Cordillera Consortium for Agriculture, Aquatic and Resources Research and Development, or CORCAARD, and the Cordillera Industry, Energy and Emerging Technology and Development Consortium, or CIEER-DEC. The 5th CORCAARD Student Research Congress and the 7th ATA-RTC-CAR and CORCAARD Joint Farmers Technology Forum on RDE highlights on November 22 to 24, 2022. The event is an opportunity for extension institutions who are also members of the consortium, such as the ATI, to be immersed with the latest research results from partner institutions through research paper presentations and research poster displays at the center. Through the Planning, Monitoring, and Evaluation Unit, the center was able to develop the monitoring of performance targets and accomplishments system. The M&E officers use this to monitor the center's performance, targets, and accomplishment, including summary tables of submission and attendance to center-mandated activities, among others. Also, technical staff have real-time pictures of their accomplishments, thus they have first-hand information as to what activities are lagging behind or if they are on the right track. Semi-automation of letters, certificates, and more using the mail merge feature of MS Word. Mail merging is a useful tool of MS Word that allows the center to produce multiple letters, certificates, envelopes, and more using information stored in a list, database, or spreadsheet. Mail merge can save time, especially in the preparation of communication letters for the 76 municipalities of CAR, which oftentimes are being invited for training. Bulk printing of certificates can also be done in an instant. The linear presentation of physical and financial accomplishments of banner programs are being prepared and presented during performance reviews of the center. This aims to compare financial accomplishment against physical accomplishment and vice versa. This tool is useful to determine if the budget allocated for a certain activity is fully utilized. In this way, focal persons and management will also have a clear picture of the remaining fund balances and plan out for its utilization. This practice will prevent fund reversions at the end of every quarter and facilitate better obligation and utilization rate of the center. Consistent with its mantra as a catalyst, capacity builder, and knowledge bank of the agricultural extension sector, the ATI-RTC CAR remains firm on its mandate to help develop rural communities and empower farmers and fisherfolks through various extension modalities. Salamat, gawis ay Cordillera!